Hi everyone, and welcome back. So it's in the beginning of March today. It was the 1st of March yesterday. So I guess we've entered into March and spring. Here in Denmark, the weather is still very cold. It's below 0 degrees at night, and yeah, sometimes March can be very, very cold, even though it's officially not a winter anymore. So, at least we have some very nice sunshine today. But temperature wise, it's still very, very cold. So, today I'm smoking some Mac Baren Dark Twist in the spun cut version. Lovely, lovely tobacco. If you've seen my latest video, tobacco review, this is the tobacco that I'm talking about. And this has just really hit the spot right in the bullseye. For me, it's very rare that I just try a new tobacco and it is just absolutely fantastic. It has just taken the spot for the most amazing pipe tobacco for me within a few weeks. Dark, spicy flavor, sweet, in a natural way. Anyways, that's not what we're gonna talk about today. So what I wanted to talk about for today's video is the topic of rotating pipes, together with how often you should smoke or rest your pipe. The idea of rotating pipes comes from that when you smoke your pipe, it gets wet and you have some moisture from the burning of the tobacco. That is just something that you cannot avoid. So if you keep smoking your pipe very often for a long extended period of time, it will eventually affect your experience with the smoking and the taste of the tobacco. And some people say you can start to have a sour pipe if you do not clean it and let it rest. So for me, I've mentioned in various videos that my habit of using my pipes is so that even though I have quite a few pipes by now, I tend to have a period where I just smoke the same pipe. For me, when I really enjoy a pipe, it becomes like I have some sort of relationship with the pipe physically. I do not mean that in any weird way, but my pipes is in my office in a jar, not a jar, in a in a cabin or something. And when I pick out a pipe and smoke it, this is the pipe that is then laying around for me, either here in the winter garden or at my office or in the kitchen or somewhere. And then this is the pipe that I use. And then I really enjoy it, and this is the pipe that becomes my pipe. And then this is the pipe that I just use. And I will, after a smoke, I will remove the moisture from it with a pipe cleaner. Then I smoke it until I feel like, okay, now it needs a cleaning, and I will clean it and I'll put it back in the cabin, and then I'll pick another pipe. So I can actually be smoking the same pipe for sometimes for about a month. But this comes back to how much I smoke. When I smoke the most, I will be smoking a ball a day. Sometimes there's a few days where I do not smoke at all. Sometimes what happens the most is that I fill my pipe and I smoke like half of it and I leave it and I smoke the rest of the bowl the next day and then I empty it and it just continues. So I really never ever have the need for letting it rest so long. So my point more or less here is this whole idea that you have to have 7 pipes for each day of the week and you have to rotate pipes. You have to let it rest after you use it, after you smoke it. For me, it is nonsense. It doesn't make any sense unless you are the kind of pipe smoker that is, for me at least, quote unquote, the behavior of being a real smoker is that you carry your pipe around all day and you smoke more or less all day long. In that situation, I guess you would have a very wet pipe at the end of the day that really needs to be rested instead of keep smoking it the next day. But if you smoke a bowl a day or less, your pipe will just rest absolutely fine until the next day. So in that case, it doesn't make any sense, or at least you don't have to rotate your pipe so often. So it's absolutely fine to do whatever you like. I'm just saying that my habit is that whenever I smoke a pipe, I feel connected to it, and this is the pipe that I like to have in my hand, and I really get to know it. And me to just keep changing my pipes every day, I never really built this relationship, this connection, this enjoyment from smoking the pipe. So I guess I'm kind of monogamous in this way that I really, when I use this pipe, this is the pipe that I'm in love with and I want to use until it comes down to when I really want to clean it, and then I feel that, okay, now the pipe is very clean, very fresh, I'll put it aside. Oh, and here's another one of my loved ones. I pick that and I use this pipe for an extended period of time. Other people, many people that smoke pipes, really enjoy to acquire a lot of pipes, myself included. And in order to make sense of having a lot of pipes, I think this is where it comes in to rotate them, because you want to make sure that you actually use your pipes. So I guess a lot of people that have more than enough pipes, they like to rotate them to actually use their pipes. And this makes perfectly sense. And if that's what you enjoy, it makes perfectly sense. Because then you would actually use all of the pipes that you have. And talking about acquiring pipes, for me, my smoking habits, where I use the same pipes for weeks, kind of holds me back buying more pipes, because it wouldn't really make sense if let's say I smoke one pipe for a few weeks and then I pick the other pipe or a new pipe, and more just having like 20 pipes, it will take me a year going through it before I will see the first one again. And again, coming back to this talk about that, I really like to know my pipes and be comfortable with them. I cannot really have that many pipes. So right now, I probably have like 10 pipes that I smoke and I enjoy. But more or less I have 3 7Ls that I actually really enjoy. And this is more or less all I need. So I pick one, smoke it for a few weeks, clean it, put it aside, take another one, and smoke that for a few weeks, and then sometimes it's been like a few months until I go back to the first one again. So for at least for me, how much I smoke, it doesn't really have any sensible reason to have a lot of pipes, other than I just like to collect them as a hobby. So my tip will be to do whatever you like. As with anything else in pipe smoking, it is for your own enjoyment and peace of mind. But my perspective into this topic is that most of us do not smoke all day long, which I would not recommend that you do, and that's for another topic. But in that case, smoke the pipe that you enjoy and don't stress about for how long a pipe has to rest. After each use, run a pipe cleaner through it so it will not be standing wet inside. Take the mouthpiece off so it will help to evaporate the moisture. And the following day, the pipe will be dry and will be perfectly fine to smoke whenever you like. In the case of where you smoke all day long, smoking multiple bowls per day, yes, it will make sense to let the pipe rest and have another pipe for another day. So even if you're the heaviest smoker, you do not need more than like 7 pipes, unless you do it for your own enjoyment. So I guess that concludes my thoughts into this topic about rotating pipes. And remember, whatever you do into this pipe smoking hobby, do whatever you like, when you like it, and how much you like it, as long as you have peace in mind doing what you're doing. So, happy spring, guys, and I wish you all well wherever you are, and we'll be seeing each other in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.